All right, guys. Welcome to Calallen Volleyball Gym. I don't know if there's an official name, Nathan.
Not that I know of. We just kind of call it the big gym.
The big gym. It's the A gym. We have the Cotton Pickers visiting the Wildcats. District game. Wildcats coming off a big week, I'd say. Beating TM a couple games ago. And then they last Friday they beat Kingsville, was it?
Yes, they were playing down in Kingsville.
All right. And they're about to start with number 5 serving.
Good save there by Robstown to keep that one in play, as that one was borderline in the bleachers. And the Cotton Pickers going to get started with a point, as Lady Cats are unable to get that one back over the net. There's a Lady Cat point now, as they're going to go ahead and take their place on the board with a 1-1 game. Kerrigan Valdez back to serve for the Wildcats now. Gonzalez to Valdez, Valdez to Tennell. And that one's going to stay in for a Lady Cat point, 2-1. Let's go keep Valdez back to serve. Valdez coming off a good game down there in Kingsville. All the Lady Cats had a good game in the Ville last Friday. Looking to repeat that here tonight, as that'll be a Cotton Picker point off the hands of Gonzalez. Number 32 back to serve for Robstown. Valdez to Appleby for a nice, I guess that'd be called a spike, I guess. 3-2 the score now. That one will stay in for a Robstown point there, as we're looking at a 3-3 game. We appreciate everybody tuning into this game here. It's going to be a good one. Looking forward to calling it for you.
Sorry, Nathan. I was trying to set up our second camera. This is when it would be nice to have those headsets with the microphones. Yeah. Good news, I talked to B&H Photos, so hopefully they are processing our order, and those will be coming in. Those were granted by the Calallen Education Foundation. So Nathan and his future counterparts should be styling when they start doing these live streams.
Yeah, some nice hands-free options for us. Gonzalez serving for the Lady Cats now. And that ball was going out of Robstown territory, and they try to keep it in, but no one there to answer, as that'll be a Lady Cat point.
All right, I think we have the correct score. It's going to be 6-4. Wildcats in the lead. Make that 7-4.
Yeah, make that 7 as that one runs out of court and goes out of bounds for a Lady Cat point.
Oh, nice try by Amber Smart trying to dig that up. Just couldn't quite get it.
Yeah,
7-5 with the Wildcats lead. Number 30 for the Cotton Pickers serving. Nice volley there, Ethan. Point to Calallen.
That brings Tenno back to serve for the Lady Cats. That'll be an 8-5 game.
Trying for the soft serve there. Cotton Pickers, the Wildcats this game. There you go, Zoe Brown with the spike. Cotton Pickers unable to handle that. That will go point to Calallen.
Okay, another Lady Cat point. We'll be at to a 10-7 game with sent back to serve for the Lady Cats. They keep that one up.
Good job by both teams on that.
Yeah, I thought that ball was going to fall at some point. Tenno sets it to Smart. Nice stop by number 3 on Robstown. Then out of Tenno.
Another dig by number 3 for the Pickers.
Tenno to Stratman.
And the Pickers get that point after that long volley. Wildcats need to find another person to hit it to. I'd say in that last volley, number 3 had 5 digs.
Yeah, really. Not the kind of person you want to be touching the ball, it looks like.
Robstown with a few subs in now. (10-8). You're slacking on.
My bad.
That's all right.
Yeah, Coach, we're not in our usual environment here. We're not really at our nice little handy-dandy table. We're up here amongst the people in the stands. Not the most convenient setup, but we're making do.
It isn't. We do apologize for that. We had a lot of rain this last Friday, and a lot of my cables got wet. So I'm going to have to figure out what's going on with some of those cables. We couldn't quite get our long setup to work, so now we're doing our plan B. And Nathan, you're a good sport for coming up here in the stands and still trying to give us the game play-by-play.
Hey, a volleyball game is a volleyball game. We still got one to call, so. And Valdez is going to get that one over for a Lady Cat point now. And I'll bring it to 12-8.
All right, I'm going to see if I could do the handheld camera for this one.
It's going to keep Valdez back there to serve. 22 sets to 10. A nice save by Cadena. Valdez to Smart for a Lady Cat point.
Good job by the Wildcats. Another point. Waiting on the ball to return. Kind of went underneath the bleachers there.
And, Coach, this volleyball team has been on the ball this year.
Nathan, say hi to your viewers right here, buddy. Here we go.
The man behind the camera, behind the mic.
That's your lead commentator for the night.
And that ball is tipped out of bounds.
Another point.
You love to see it. And what I was saying, this team's been on the ball this year, Coach. Victories all around the area, both home and away games. Just really playing how a team should be playing. Oh, what a nice block by
Adam. Hear that from the stands. You know that was a Molly block. And timeout is called.
Yeah, it's hard to sneak one past her, I'll tell you that. She puts those hands up and not too much gets by her. I'm not used to the camera being on me during these things.
So, did you work today?
I did not. I had a nice day off.
All right.
I actually went and delivered some cookie dough.
Okay. Oh, hey, yeah. Where's my cookie dough? You know,
you're on the next go around, Coach.
I was asked to buy some cookie dough, a fundraiser for Ag, and here it is. A month later, I still haven't got my cookie dough. It's been in.
But speaking of fundraisers, though, we do have another one going right now. It's the ever so popular our meat fundraiser. Good old peppered bacon, ham, turkeys, whatever you name it, we got it. And you contact somebody in FFA, and they get you squared away with that. And that will be coming before the holiday season, so be on the lookout for that.
Good. You know, I actually received an email from Curtis Brooks, another FFA member. I think he jumped you to the gun.
Probably. Yeah, you know, Curtis, not to call him out, but he slacked during the cookie dough, so. And cotton pickers are going to find a hole there. Put that one where it needs to be for a cotton picker point.
It is a point for the pickers.
To 15-9. I think that was a net violation, maybe.
Yep, too far into the net. Tyndall couldn't quite save it. Takes us back to number 32 serving for the Pickers.
It'll be 15-10 ball game. Appleby to Valdez. Valdez sets to Appleby.
Oh, nice tip in.
Puts the ball where it needs to be for a Wildcat point.
All right, we had to switch to the standard camera.
And as we're trying to get this new setup figured out, if you all have any questions, comments, concerns, drop them in the live chat. I do have that right in front of me. So.
Yeah, please keep the chat line appropriate. We had to take down our Miller feed last week due to the inappropriate comments and the spamming that went on. Nobody's looking for sites to go to after, watching a football game. They just want to watch the football game. So.
Yeah, they're just trying to watch a game, and a good game that was. I don't think anybody, especially not the guys, that tweeting from their sports review pages, were expecting a Calallen blowout like that, as they took care of business against the Miller Bucks.
They did, and controversy all the way around with, some of the officials, coaches on the Miller side tweeting things about players and stuff like that. It was a good game. The good team won, in my opinion, all the way around. But bottom line, we're here at this volleyball game. We want to keep the comments clean, so let us know how we're doing. Cheer on your team, whether it's Robstown or Calallen. Girls are playing a heck of a game. We'll try to keep the score right for you and let you know who's doing well.
Yeah, and we said it against TM, and the same can be said for Robstown. Only a thin line of dirt separates these two girls and their teams, so perhaps play with each other on club teams, getting to play for their schools tonight, and we're going to see a good volleyball game.
That takes it up to 18. Someone's slacking on the scoreboard over here.
I wonder who that could be.
And it looks like it's 18-11. Monique serving for Calallen. Dig by number 10 from Robstown. And that ball is out. Another point, Calallen. Hey, did you see that over there? I know the camera didn't see it, but that's Doc Dillon, the trainer for the Wildcats, and she happened to just pick up that ball like it was nothing.
Man, Coach, sitting here listening, I know you were here for that TM game. Can you imagine if every student section was like that for all these games? It was ecstatic in here for the TM matchup.
Well, there's something special to say about high school games. People always talk about, just Texas football, but it's Texas everything. These volleyball girls get after it. When basketball season rolls in, I believe today was the first day of practice, right?
Yeah.
Or no, tomorrow. Tomorrow's the first day.
Yeah, I think so. And the girls have been playing in their club teams getting ready for the season. And I know that we said it on the morning announcements the other day. People are really looking forward to a new atmosphere, if you will, in the Calallen girls basketball locker room. Really expecting a big turnaround, and we hope they have a good season this year.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. From what I've heard and what I've seen, Coach Spencer really trying to get the energy level back up to Calallen basketball. Calallen basketball, did win a state championship a long time ago, but, hey, there's some teams that have never, won a state championship. The fact that we brought home a state championship in girls basketball and girls cross country, a lot of those same girls played in that team. Very special, and a lot of our girls compete, at the state level already. We talked about, earlier softball game we had our volleyball game. We talked about our softball team going to state, our soccer team going to state. Volleyball right now is just on fire, picking up some more points. 22-12, that's the correct score.
Yeah, for sure. I know that ball was going a little too fast and a little too low to the ground as they can't pick that one back up for a Lady Cat point there.
The ball just nosedived to the ground like a sinker.
On to Stratman. That ball is going to come back under the net. That's going to bring us to game point here.
That's right.
24-12.
We are in the first game of this match. Best of 5 series.
Gonzalez hits it over. Runs out of court there. And, Coach, I know, around the halls and around the community sometimes Calallen basketball in general seems to kind of fall through the cracks. But like you said, Coach Spencer looking to change it around this year and bring some good things to the team.
That should be game right there, yeah. That ball was out of bounds and point to Calallen. That's 25-13, folks. That is end of game 1.
A pretty quick first set there.
Going on to number 2.
The Lady Cats did take the victory last time they played Robstown, actually in Robstown. That was a 3-set series, 3-and-out for the Lady Cats as they took care of business in Robstown.
Let's get you a quick word from our sponsor.
Do you get hungry in the morning? Do you crave a good place to eat breakfast? Stop by Sonic for an excellent section of breakfast items like the hefty breakfast toasters, the solid breakfast burritos, or the fan favorite, the French toast sticks.
This is how you Sonic.
And I'm actually drinking on a Coke from Sonic right now. Sonic, a great place to go when you're thirsty, hungry, whatever. They take care of you. Maybe get you a nice little combo meal and take care of both those needs. And right across from the high school in a nice centralized location here in Calallen. And they've been a very generous supporter of us. At least as long as I've been in high school doing Calallen TV, and we appreciate them for that.
Man, I tell you what, if one of our listeners was listening right now and close to Sonic, should be nice if they brought a nice 44 Diet Coke. I didn't think I'd be talking today. I was hoping Grady would be here. Grady, you and Grady did such a good job in the TM game. I've gotten so many compliments from you guys. I'm sorry I gotta be here with you, but I'd much rather have the students do this.
Well, that was just an easy game to commentate. Me and Grady were talking about it, and we didn't take much credit for it just because, that was an easy game. You had two teams that came out with a whole lot of energy, and the calls just kind of came to you real easy because there's plenty of high energy action to call, so we were just delivering it to the people. That's all.
It was, and you were so positive on both sides. That's a neat thing. It's a game, and you got players on both sides that are trying their hardest, and sometimes it's the people that are around watching that try to make things ugly. But it was It was a good game all the way around. I just loved the student section from both sides. It was just amazing energy.
Yeah, really. In that first set, both teams came out real high energy, and then that second set just kind of, in my opinion, with time to cool down, and then team really picked it up in the third set, as that one could have gone either way for a long time until there and then when the Lady Cats pulled through. But yeah, I mean, that student section was something that you love to hear, especially at a volleyball game. I mean, it sounded like Friday Night Lights in here.
It was amazing. Love to see the student section. You know, we had a good student section Friday night and on Saturday over at Buccaneer Stadium. It was not returned as there wasn't a student section on the Miller side. It was very few people. I figured it was being played at Buccaneer. We'd have a lot of people here. Good number of fans here for tonight's game.
Yeah, Robstown not too far of a drive, so they got some fans here. And I tell you what, that game that got continued on Saturday. I was actually in Sinton for a leadership camp. My buddy from Falls City was down, so I brought him to the game with me, and he plays ball over there at Falls City, and he said that the Calallen atmosphere at the game was something he's never quite experienced from a student section. So it's one of those compliments you love to hear. To watch the boys play good on the field and have fans backing them up.
That's right. We usually try to have that sideline crew. Nice serve.
Oh,
nice
man.
Return by Tindall. Wow.
A ball that had some heat on it. Tindall puts that one right down the court for a Lady Cat point, getting started early here.
Valdez with the serve. Nobody there for the Wildcats. Robstown gets their first point. 2-1 Wildcats. Looks like number 5 from Robstown will be serving. Sorry, we don't have a roster.
Cadena. Valdez keeps it alive. Gonzalez hits it over. Cadena with a nice dig. Valdez to Tindall.
That was number 3
yeah,
to number 3.
I was just about to say, number 3, she's a wall. Nothing gets by her.
Yeah, that was a hard spike by Tindall, so she's not accustomed to that one. Good try.
We don't have
Good
a
try
roster,
nonetheless.
but whoever number 3 is tearing it up on that Robstown side.
Good serve by Amber Smart. Nice block by Robstown. Nobody there for the Wildcats. It is now 3-2. You know, going back a few points, how Valdez played that ball off the net, just waited for the ball to hit the net to dig it up and serve it back to her teammate. That was a pretty good play.
Playing smart volleyball. Valdez to Tindall.
Nice.
That one stays fair for Lady Cat point.
Again, sorry for you guys that can't see. That's the widest angle we can get on this bleacher up here. So, but that ball was in and unreturned.
Gonzalez back to serve. Zoe Brown gets the point for the Lady Cats.
That's right. Score is 5-2. That is correct. Gonzalez back to serve. We're still in the month of October. She's sporting that pink. As are most of the Lady Cats wearing their pink socks. It's in. 6-2 Wildcats.
Coach, a game to talk about looking into the future here. And of course, we don't have a crystal ball, but that Calallen TM rematch is going to be a good one for the books.
That's right.
1-for-1 right now in the series.
Two really good teams.
And the student section obviously made a difference in both games, really. And from what I understand, it could be tough to get a student section for both teams, as that's going to be played on Friday night, which, as we know, is football time in South Texas.
That's right, and it's going to be at a neutral site, so
Indeed.
just not really knowing what's going on.
because, you know, you talk to the girls after the first TM game, and they said that TM student section really made it tough for them to play. And then if I had to imagine, the Calallen student section definitely got inside the head of the Cherokees. So,
whew, ball just a little wide. As you say, she ran out of court.
7-3 the score now. Number 10 from Robstown puts it over.
These girls know exactly where that line is at. That's impressive. I guess you play it all the time. You know where that line's at.
Tenno to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Smart. Oh, what a save by Gonzalez. Doing what she does best out there. Oh, hard for that one.
Yeah, that's a nice volley going there. Tenno still going to serve. Good play all the way around. They call that an ace in poker.
And in volleyball, right?
Yep. That was nice. Timeout.
Get some water on the sideline, go over the game plan for the rest of the game as we're sitting at a 10-3 ball game right now. Lady Cats got some good separation. And that first set flew by pretty quick. I'll tell you that.
It did. Hey, you know what I can go for right now? I have not eaten dinner yet. What do you think I'm going to play here?
Oh, man, just going off of that, I'm going to say some good old home cooking.
That's right.
Southern Charm.
Too bad they're not open for dinner. So let's check out Southern Charm.
Are you looking for some good Southern home-style cooking? Well, look no further. Southern Charm is your one-stop shop for all your favorite foods. With a buffet that rotates entrees daily, made salad bar, and a staff so friendly they might as well be family, Southern Charm provides a safe, socially distanced place to eat that perfect, warm, home-cooked meal.
And we're back.
Tenno gets an ace there. Lady Cat point. 11-3 the score.
Right where they left off before the timeout. Got a serve or a sub coming in.
Yeah, Miss Tenno's still in the hot seat back there to serve now.
Is this Rue coming in? What you guys call Rue?
Number 8?
Yes.
That would be Miss Villarreal coming in, ready to play some volleyball.
Robstown's going to serve. Number 30 will be serving for Robstown as number 5 subs out for the Pickers.
Stratman hits it over. Some miscommunication on Robstown's side there as Tenno sets it up to Brown for Lady Cat point. 12-4. And Smart's going to come in.
Yeah, she wasn't out for very long. Is Cadena serving? Yep, number 1, Cadena for
Sure
Calallen.
is.
Nobody home. Nice job by our number 12. Who is that, Nathan?
What number was that? That'll be Victoria Stratman, number 12 for the Lady Cats.
Good job by Gonzalez.
10-0 to Smart.
Wow, how did number 7 get that one up?
Yeah.
Good job by the Pickers. Nice dig by number 7, and then
13.
their teammate puts it away.
13-5 now.
Yeah. Whew. Well, you know that what they say, that apparatus is in play. So if it goes up and hits the roof, it comes back down, it's in play.
Yeah, you have to play it for sure.
Oh, it's in. Ace.
It'll be a 15-5 game now.
It's not like tennis where you have to have a do-over. Nice by Miss Smart. Amber Smart, number 9. Puts that away. That makes it 16.
Some of those balls are hard to get under, you know, and then when they're coming down like that. Robertson serves the ball. And that one's in the stands. If we were at a wheelboat right now, that young man would be getting a snow cone or a blow pop, something like that.
Something. That was a nice little catch by that young man.
Then out to Tennell to Appleby.
Nice combination
there.
Yeah. We'll take the point. 18. Make that 19.
I'm behind a little bit. Make that 19-5.
19, yeah.
Any scoreboard complaints can come my way as I'm slacking there a little bit. Robertson hits it over.
Ooh, that's in.
Just barely. I don't think Robstown thought that one was gonna fall.
Well, that was actually closer to being in than one that the coach was kind of looking at the official the last time, but she did not say anything. It's their call. It's strictly judgment call at this point.
Man, Appleby sits that one down.
Oh, good job by Molly Appleby. Score is 21-5. Please disregard our scoreboard on the field. Make that 22-5.
Make that 22.
There you go.
The Lady Cats are putting points up faster than I can keep up.
Our scoreboard is leaning down below me, so it's putting a little stress on the back to have to put those points. Those points just keep flying these here lately.
Brown to Tennell.
To Brown.
Back to Brown.
There you go.
Oh.
More indecision on the picker side. Point goes to Calallen.
Robertson still back there to serve. She gets it over. Oh. That's then out to Tennell. Tennell to Smart.
Off the hands. Yep. Game point coming up, Nathan.
Game point here. 24-5. Some good separation there. Robertson. The ball's going out of bounds. Robstown keeps it in play. That's Tennell to Appleby. Allen's heading out the back door. Oh, tries to save it, but that's going to bring up the end of that set.
That's game.
25-5, your final.
You know, Nathan, I was just talking to Coach Bettis today. She was asking about the huddle focus camera that we're supposed to have in this gym. The huddle focus camera automatically, records and streams all by itself. It's got the sensors and it could follow the ball. Well, we were supposed to get that thing fixed back in August. Communicated with Huddle. They kind of let us down. Kind of told us it was going to come in as soon as they could get it to us, thinking it was going to ship in about 10 days, right? Well, here we are 2 months later, still haven't received it yet.
Yeah, but I guess one thing, it has granted us the opportunity to get to call some of these games.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. And, she wasn't complaining. She loves the fact that it's being live streamed.
But you do expect to have that Huddle camera fixed,
Oh, yeah. Well, it's also the Huddle cameras. It's not just for live streaming, but it also helps them with coaching. So it actually records the game, without the commentating, just straight records and gets you the whole game, constantly filming, following the ball and stuff. So it's good for scouting. You can just send that clip over to your opponents, and you don't get the whole live streaming. Hey, let's say TM wants a trade film, and Calallen says, well, you could watch our live stream on YouTube. So basically at that point, no one has to trade. So they definitely want to get it. So it's great for coaching, great for teams to be able to, switch that up, and everything's done on Huddle these days with most of your team sports. Football uses it, softball uses it, soccer. I don't think soccer uses it. No, they do. I believe I did get it. I was able to take some of that film off of that. But definitely boys basketball, girls basketball, they use it. So we want to make sure we can get that Holo Focus camera up and running. Just for the event, like let's say you're working on one of these games, or if they have a rescheduled game for whatever reason, it's nice to have someone else record those games, even though there's no commentating.
Modern day technology, Coach. Got them huddle cameras.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, it sits up on the wall, right? Kind of gets like an aerial view.
Yeah, it's at the highest center point, and it's really neat. Like, it's really cool with basketball because you could see the camera when you're watching it on the live stream. You could see, the camera. It just looks like someone's manning the camera, but it's not. It's just all set up with the software.
Volleyball, buddy.
Oh, we got to change the period. This is the third match.
After 2 Lady Cat victories. And you can hear them getting that student section going over there. I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, kind of got some slim pickings today. Nothing like what you said with the TM. That place was packed on that side.
But, I feel like if every game was like that, you wouldn't appreciate the ones that are as much.
That's right.
I mean, that game was crazy.
They did a good job by trying to, do a little pink out here for the game. We've got pink balloons everywhere. Here, let's see if I can show you some of that.
All right. We're about to get going with the third set here. And as we said earlier, the Calallen Big Gym, home of the Lady Cats. As they get ready to take care of business and finish out this series.
That's right.
Looking for the sweep.
Cats lead 2-0. Robstown's going to start the third set with the serve. Number 5 serving for the Pickers. Smart to Tinnell.
Out the back door. As that'll be a Lady Cat point.
There's Doc Dillon again getting that ball. Valdez with the serve. It's over.
Number 3 again gets it over. Gonzalez to Valdez. Valdez to Tinnell.
Nice tap. This umpire over here, he's actually got some moves with the flag. He's got himself a nice little pose. Valdez continues with the serve.
There we go. Get that scoreboard fixed for you.
Good job by Gonzalez.
Valdez.
Oh, nobody there.
I thought that was going to be a set there, but that's going to be a Robstown point.
Yep, Ember Smart, they just too far for Ember Smart to get. It actually went over the net, and that left. They just put it right back.
Valdez to Tinnell. A little bit too far on that one. Runs out of court. Point. 2-2 in the third set here.
32 still serving for Robstown.
Number 32 serves the ball. 10 on to Valdez. Valdez to Appleby. Cotton Pickers get it back over. Valdez.
There you.
Yeah, Molly's going to get it over there, and Robstown trying to put something together and ends up going out of bounds on him.
Amber Smart going back to serve.
Number 9.
Oh, not enough English to get over.
That's off the tip of the net there. For a Robstown point, 3-3 in the third set.
Number 10. Number 10's been real active in the midcourt. When she's back there, she seems to, provide a lot of power with those spikes. I think she's more effective in that midcourt than up front. Another point for the Robstown Cotton Pickers. Number 10 going to keep that serve.
As Big 10 back to serve again. Gonzalez, Appleby. Appleby again with a set to. Oh.
Nice little tip. She saw an opening and laid it in there. Appleby is subbed out. Gonzalez going to serve. Nice serve. Nobody there.
5-4. And back to serve is Gonzalez.
Nice put away by Robstown. That will bring up number 30 to serve. It's all tied up at 5.
There's 10 on Valdez. Valdez to Brown. Brown puts it over with some heat, but that's kept up. Valdez to Brown again. Oh. Zoe just barely misses that one there.
Yeah, just jumped a little too early. Missed the peak of the.
Can't blame her. That timing's got to get tricky when you're up there trying to get that ball over the net. Usually has it down to a science, though.
Good serve by number 30.
Valdez to Tennell.
Point to the Wildcats.
It'll be 6-6 ball game. Pretty close as of can't talk. Pretty close as of yet.
Ooh.
And that's an ace.
That is an ace.
Add that to her stat sheet, folks. That's going to bring it to 7-6.
Speaking of ball games, you've been staying heads up with the Astros?
I have not. I don't really keep up with baseball. I'm not going to lie. That's kind of where I never have been too into baseball,
Well, those Red Sox, they like those grand slams against the Astros.
Oh, I have been keeping up with who's winning games and all, but in terms of watching, it never has really been me. I know it's America's pastime, so kind of crazy for me to say, but never really have kept up with baseball too much.
Well, I'm a little upset. My Dodgers haven't put up a win yet. They're 0-2 against the Braves, and last year's World Series winners, so hoping they could get their game on at home.
Talking pro sports, Coach, you have any predictions for the NFL this year?
Well, I'm always following the GOAT. I like to see what the GOAT does, and I'm going to follow him. I think he's been a good image. Not a Cowboys fan, sorry people.
But credit where it's due, the Cowgirls are not doing too terrible this year.
No, actually they had a good win this last weekend, another timeout.
And I think, like you said, Brady really kind of shut some people up last year whenever he went and took the W with Tampa Bay.
Oh, wow, without a doubt. And he finally had some athletes to go with them,
Yeah, he sure did.
So did not get the credit. It was always about Belichick. Well, he proved that by leaving Belichick and going down to Tampa and showing, hey, yeah, kind of is about me.
Well, and, talking about the athletes he had on that team, they sure did rebuild that team down there in Tampa, and it's a pretty solid team. And like you said, down there in New England, Bill stuck with Cam Newton, who some could say is most definitely past his prime.
Yeah, team. You know, and then the Chiefs, they've already got a couple losses.
Yeah, and you know the Chiefs. One thing is that Mahomes is definitely going to be. He's a good player. He got a good head on him. And I think it's safe to say he's next in line whenever Brady heads out the door. Puts his talents on display.
Yeah, a lot of good games have been happening in the NFL. Ooh, nice ace again. They took the risk of thinking it was out, and it was in. That ball just sunk right in.
Mm-hmm. And Tennell puts it up again.
Wow, getting fancy.
Get over the
Point,
net there.
Robstown. (11-7) in favor of the Wildcats.
Mm-hmm. Make that 12-7.
12-7.
Just as I reach over to
That's right.
fix the scoreboard.
Been a pretty quiet crowd on both sides tonight.
Yeah, really. Giving the girls a chance just to kind of speak through their actions here on the court.
Yeah, the girls on the court are doing most of the talking and yelling. And
Oh,
wow, she missed that one completely.
she wanted that one. It had some heat. I tell you, if it would have went over the net, it would have definitely found its place.
Yeah. Point goes to Robstown, and
Still a close game though, 12-8, a 4-point separation. Not too much in volleyball.
you were saying? Make that 13-8. A nice kill.
That's going to bring Robertson back to serve. The freshman, I believe, playing out here on this team. Gets some good playing time too. She's on the court a whole lot. Telling to Appleby.
Oh, just missed the tip. Yeah,
she
you were
was looking
saying
for
about that.
tip.
The freshman, you know, she doesn't play like a freshman. She plays like she's one of them and has been
and
playing with them for a while.
You know, not the only freshman on the team, but she spends a lot of time out there on the court for a freshman. You know, getting to learn from these older girls and eventually take their spot as they start to head out the door.
Well, they have quite a few seniors on this team.
Yeah, really. Someone was smart there. Kept it alive by Robstown.
She found the middle. Nobody there.
Yeah, unable to get that one there, as that one's going to be a Robstown point. 13-10. Here in the third set.
Left-handed server for Robstown.
Gonzalez keeps it alive.
Oh, just out. A lot of quick hits there.
Yeah. 13-11 now, 2 points separating these teams. I believe that is 22 back to serve, I think.
You know, Nathan, I was wondering, who do you think blew up all these balloons?
Good question.
A lot of work had to
There's
go
a whole
into
lot.
them.
So for somebody's lungs' sake, I hope that they had a machine doing it.
Oh, you know it. I didn't see any tanks laying around. Oh, nice block.
But they are definitely nice, though. They looked real nice at our Pink Out Pep Rally last week.
Out of bounds, and that goes to the Wildcats.
Continue to be on display now for this volleyball game.
Yep.
Valdez back to serve. Gets it over. Oh. And they tried keeping that one alive, but that's going to be a...
Yeah. You know, I was watching Coach Pettis on that volley, and just her body language as the ball's going back and forth. You can see she's actually trying to play the ball, but with her own body language, you know, trying to get these girls to do what she sees in her mind is what they should be doing.
Tennell puts it over.
Yep, number 3 could not get to it that time. She's been stellar most of the night trying to get those digs. Valdez still with the serve. Still a close game between these two in the third set. Calallen leads 2-0.
Then on to Tennell. Kept alive on Robstown side. Heading back over. Nope.
Nice
That's a block.
Yes.
Valdez, Appleby, kept alive by Valdez. Gonzalez gets it back over the net. Some good volleying going on here. Gonzalez keeps it up. Valdez to Tennell. There we go.
Number 10 just missed it. She's been so stellar at the net when she comes up to hit those.
A hard-earned point there.
So tell me more about this fundraiser you guys got going with the FFA.
Well, so it's our second of our 2 fundraisers that we do. It's we're actually using a new company this year. I just blanked on the name as a matter of Fresh Country. We're using Fresh Country Fundraising again.
Well, that sounds like a good name.
The same company that we go ahead and did the cookies through. So it's going to be on our mobile app again, which, in my opinion, is one of the reasons we had great success with the cookie dough this year was that mobile app made it easier, and you have the older kids that are active on social media able to spread that out there. So some good meats. My favorite is the black peppered bacon. Real nice, good quality bacon with that nice pepper on there. Comes out real good.
I used to order the ham, and it always come around, right before Thanksgiving. So it was like we always had the ham for Thanksgiving. I still do the turkey. Don't get me wrong, but I like to have the ham as a backup.
I never have been a turkey fan really. I've always been more of a ham fan.
Oh my gosh!
Even on Thanksgiving.
I'll have 2 or 3 turkeys on Thanksgiving.
But
just because.
But some good deep fried turkey is hard to beat.
I've got so many childhood memories of warm, open turkey sandwiches.
Oh, a save by Gonzalez. Keeps that one up.
Nice put away by number 30 for Robstown.
A fun fact about Thanksgiving. You know what one of the leading causes of fires actually is around the holidays? Is people
whatever.
Frying turkeys. Believe it or not. But I'm sure a pitmaster expert such as yourself can fry a turkey.
That's right. Boy, I tell you, hey, when I got my first turkey fryer, you know what? I bought like 3 or 4 turkeys just to make sure I had plenty of leftovers. Because you can't just do one.
Yeah.
You cook them so fast, you got to do several. So.
Well, and about the second or third one always seems to come out the best,
Then I got the Masterbuilt, the oilless fryer. It's basically just a convection oven, more or less, but really nice. I cook a turkey fast and just as good. Ooh, that's in. Point for Robstown.
I can't quite see that scoreboard, but is it 18-13? Is that right?
Yes. 18-13.
18 what?
18-13.
Okay.
Of course, I still have my pits. Have you ever had a smoked turkey, like on a real pit?
I've had some smoked turkey, but like I said, I guess I'm kind of biased. Something about turkey, I've just never have been a fan. I've always been bigger on ham,
I smoked a turkey. I tell this story every year. I smoked a $6,000 turkey.
Oh, the grand champion.
The grand champion. That's right. I got the grand champion from Coach Campbell. His son's been raising turkeys when he was little, and he had the grand champion. And we slaughtered it, and I got to get my pick. So I took the grand champion. I was like, hey, I never smoked a $6,000 turkey. So had to cut that sucker in half to fit in the smoker. And
those birds get big.
I have a 20-inch pit, and I have a 24-inch pit now, but with that 20-inch pit, I had to cut that thing in half.
Those birds get pretty big. Yeah, and if I had to bet, I'd say that turkey probably came out pretty good.
It was wonderful.
Not just because of your skills, but those turkeys are raised right.
Oh, Zoe Brown just missed it. Yeah, that turkey was really good. Took it up to the field house. It was during football season, and we ate it on the weekends. Nice dive by number 10.
Oh, out the back door. Calallen
Close.
There.
21-15 Wildcats.
We have a sub, Stratman coming in for Valdez, and Tennell coming in for Brown. And
Tennell's going to serve.
To serve.
Now I have a Traeger.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what, I like that thing.
Yeah, and so what's your favorite favorite snack to make on the grill, appetizer? My personal pick's going to be some bacon wrapped Dove. Man, you cannot beat it. Some Dove poppers.
Well, I just made some Dove poppers 2 weeks ago. Coach Campbell invited me and Coach Hofstetter up to his ranch, and we each got our limits and ate a few, and my wife wasn't going to eat them, so I took them up to the coaching staff and let them enjoy some bacon wrapped Dove. They were good. Tell you what, drizzle a little honey on it. Oh, it was good stuff.
Same thing here.
Smoked over mesquite. Nice.
The girls in my family are always kind of hesitant to eat Dove. I guess it's something about it being in the sky, something about it being a bird. But I sure do like my share of it, so I always make sure to eat theirs.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we had more quail in the area.
And just like that, that's going to be a Calallen victory tonight.
Well, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Sorry we got on a kick about Thanksgiving and food, and we're kind of hungry, you could tell.
Yeah,
it's late for us. But nonetheless, the Wildcats take away with Game 3. They lead 3-0 over the Cotton Pickers. And I believe they have another game this Friday.
Mm-hmm. I believe it is this Friday. The TM game?
No, it's not TM. TM, I think, is the next week.
That's the week that we play Beeville, right?
Right. There's 2 more games they have. 2 more district games I think they have. And then they have the TM game. So thanks for watching, guys. We will sign out.